What's up, everybody? It is ThatWakefieldGuy here with another video. I guess you can call it a podcast of sorts because I'm just going to be talking directly to you guys. And I'm making this video so I can tell you where I've been, what I've been doing, and the new equipment I've got, and also more content, obviously, but what new kinds of content you can be expecting on my channel. Okay, first things first, where I've been. It's been a pretty, rocky year. 2016, at least for me, it's been a pretty rocky year. For those that didn't know, I did have a girlfriend. We met online, and I know a lot of people don't like that idea, but I decided I was going to give it a try. We actually met on an anonymous chat website, out of all places. I'm not going to give her name away, mainly because of protecting her identity and for her privacy. But she'll know who she is, because I think she does watch my YouTube videos. I think she still does. Yeah, we met August 2015 on a chat website. Fuck, what was it called? Chattis. I think it was called Chattis. I know a lot of people don't like that idea, but bear with me. I was trying different things out. I was experimenting. And I had a really strong connection with her, and things took off from there. And yeah, I really wanted to meet this girl, by the way. I really wanted to. I thought I was going to marry this girl. Nothing ever bad happened between us, especially during the breakup. She just felt that she wasn't ready, and that she didn't want to have to wait all the time it was going to take for me to get the money to go down there, which I can respect. I can respect that. Does it bother me still? Yeah, but I mean, it does suck, but then again, what breakup doesn't? But she was a really good girl. She's definitely the best that I've ever had. And it's funny saying that, too, because she was... I know a lot of people are going to get triggered from hearing this particular wording, but she was a colored girl. She was Native American and Asian. So yeah, I can say that the best woman I've ever had in my life, without actually meeting her, was not a white girl. But yeah, I hope she watches this, because I still do care about you, even if we're not dating and stuff like that. And I had to stop talking to you because it's the only way I could get over it. That's literally the only way I could get over that. But if you ever want to hit me up at some point, go for it. Don't be afraid to. Nothing bad ever happened between us. But yeah. That was a little interesting debacle. But also, that what happened was a bunch of family shit went on, and fuck, what was it? No, that wasn't. That was 2015. I was thinking my deceased uncle's, my deceased uncle's barn burnt completely to the ground, caught on fire, burned completely down, and I helped build that, but that was 2015. Boy, what bad did happen? There was a lot of misfortune for me in my life. I mean, one of the good things that came out of 2016 for me, though, was I graduated high school, and I'm happy I'm out of that hellhole. Those people that live where I live will understand why I say that school's a fucking hellhole. But yeah, after I graduated, me and Doug, from Doug Hit TV, we went to the drive-in theater to see Captain America: Civil War and Finding Dory. And those two films, are those two films are really good. I highly suggest you go see them. And Captain America: Civil War is out on DVD now. and I think Finding Dory is on DVD now, but that's not what I'm getting to. Well, I mean, we after we did a podcast of that stuff, well, we also, actually the first one we did was E3 2016, which was a lot of fun to shoot, by the way, and I have a video up right now. It's not my best work, but I had Doug edit for me because I can't edit worth a shit. And I didn't have a lot to say in it because I already said a lot of the stuff in Doug's podcast about E3 2016. But, yeah, that was the thing. But then we got to the graduation podcast with the drive-in theater and stuff like that, and that was a lot of fun to do. I had to stay the night there because it got pretty late and pretty nasty out, which is not a bad thing. But 2 days later, I think it was 2 days later, 25th, 26th, yeah, 2 days later, we go to, Tim, go to Doug's house so we could film a bunch of stuff because that's what Tim wanted to do. We went over and we filmed 5 episodes of Fun Times with Doug and Crew, and we cracked a few jokes in there about Josh, but at the time we had to cut a lot of that out because we didn't know what the fuck was going on, because we saw Josh all over, I saw Josh all over Facebook, really. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I just rolled with it until we got the phone call that he killed himself. And it's hard for me to talk about too, because this kid was my old friend, man. He used to be one of my best friends. And I know we didn't have the greatest of speaking terms outside of sports and stuff, but he was still a good friend of mine, and we were basically best friends in baseball. And to hear that someone with a personality like his, and someone with the charisma and the positivity and always smiling kind of attitude that he had, it blew me away to hear that he ended his own life. And then recently I found out that he wasn't even depressed. He was happy. He just didn't know what to do. I'm not going to get into that story, though, because that is the family's private matters, and I do not want to start a family war. But yeah, I miss him terribly, for sure. He was a very good friend when we were on good speaking terms. And on my graduation, I don't want to say graduation party, it was more of a get-together, because I did not want a graduation party. I wanted a big graduation trip instead of a party, because I like traveling and I like experiencing new things. But I had to go to his calling hours on my graduation get-together, and that was a really hard thing to do, but I did it for him and the family. That was a really hard thing to do. A lot of people understand what calling hours is and how that all works and how it makes you feel afterwards, but it's a whole different story when you knew the kid on the personal level, and you knew him as a friend and a best friend on your sports team. That's way different. Not a lot of people will understand that. It was weird seeing him sit in a coffin. It was weird. But yeah, after that whole thing happened, we had the graduation get together and we got done with that. Oh wow, we're going on 9 minutes. Yeah, after that whole thing, things started to brighten up a little bit, but I don't know if I want to talk about that or not, but I'm open as a fucking novel, so I'm going to end up talking about it anyway at some point. But December, one of my friends from culinary messaged me, and she was threatening to kill herself and almost did. I'm not going to mention her name because, again, privacy, and for her own safety. She was threatening to kill herself, and she came pretty fucking close to doing it. And that was also one of my best friends' girlfriends at the time, which I don't even know what the fuck we are anymore. Fucking talk like a douchebag to me, you're gonna get dropped. Anyway, she attempted to, and she failed, but I basically prevented it. And then not a week later, I prevented it again. So yeah, that whole thing happened, and I'm gonna have to make a whole separate video on that topic, on suicide and suicide prevention. I'm gonna have to do a separate video on that. But I'm gonna have to bring on an actual suicide survivor. But yeah, after all that went away, I got a Facebook message from Tyler from TNS TV saying, "Hey bro." I was like, "Hey." It's like, we just started talking. I thought it was pretty weird that he messaged me now. And then he's like, "I'd like to do a few videos with you, man. It's been a long time." I was like, "Shit, dude, fuck yeah, let's do it." So I went over to Tyler's, but Noah from Two Guys Do Let's Plays came along too. And that was the first time I came in contact with Tyler in years. And then after that went on, October rolled around, which was after the suicide. I prevented suicide twice, which was in September. October rolls around, and we make plans for the Halloween horror game marathon on TNS TV. I was like, okay, that sounds like a cool idea. And we got Doug invited, and then lo and behold, fucking Tim gets out of college for long enough, so we're able to do it. Keep in mind, all of those episodes were shot in one night. And yeah, they were shot in one night, and we had to do a lot of edits, and we had to, there was quite a few games that we were playing that we did not put on the Halloween Horror Marathon series, but I don't know if Tyler's going to save those for a future thing, for like a lost tapes or for extra footage, or what he wants to do with them. But yeah, there was a whole lot that you didn't get to see, but we had so much fun doing it. And that was when we all got reunited once again to do videos. And then November rolls around, and we get the idea to do a Dimensional Gaming Outlet, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Videos will start going up February 13th on Doug's birthday, Doug Hit TV's birthday. Yay, happy birthday, Doug. But it's also going up a week, I don't know if it's it's a week after my birthday. I'll be 20 years old when we start the Dimensional Gaming Outlet. One step closer to being able to get drunk and conceal carry a pistol. Yay. Boy, what else do I need to talk about? I guess things really started to wind down during the Christmas holidays, and I was happy that things started to wind down. And yeah, besides Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds passing away, it was a pretty good December. And I have podcasts that I'm supposed to be getting up to date on, but I might have to redo those, because those were last year's, and now that I've got a bunch of information on last year that I can work with, I can now post this one and get rid of the other ones. But yeah, this is one of the things I'm going to be doing on my channel. The other things that I have planned for my channel are... Oh, excuse me, itchy nose. The other things I have planned for my channel are short film skits, like comedy skits. What else am I thinking of? I'm gonna try to talk people into doing like board game stuff, because I have a game out there right now. It's called Pop Stream, which is a thing that I got for Christmas. It's basically, you have to have a tablet in order to run it. iOS or Android will work. But, excuse me, I can't even talk, Jesus Christ. But Popstream is a game where, it's like Seen It. It's like the game Seen It, but there's multiple different game modes you can choose from. And it's like a, what am I thinking of? Like a buzzer-style game, kind of like Family Feud is. But yeah, I'm going to try to get that on there, more live action-y stuff. I'm going to be doing some Cards Against Humanity stuff here soon, possibly D&D, and possibly fan fictions. Now, we're doing fan fictions for the Dimensional Gaming outlet, but I'm going to try to bring some of that stuff over here. What else? I've definitely got more Let's Plays planned, and I've definitely got more gaming videos planned, because I've got 3 new things that I would like to put on that channel, which one includes a very well-known Telltale game that a lot of people have been streaming and is regarded as one of the best Telltale games they've ever made. And of course I'm talking about Batman the Telltale series. I don't know if I'm going to live stream that game yet, or if I'm going to do it in separate episodes. But, like they kind of do, you know? I don't know if I'm going to do that, or if I'm going to live stream it. But we'll figure it out for that. Speaking of live streams, I've got a Twitch account, but it's not active yet. So I don't know if I'm going to do live streams yet or not, but I'm hoping that I will be able to in the near future. Okay, some more content. I've got Battlefield 1, and Battlefield 1 I'll be doing a lot of because I don't know, I like Battlefield, and a lot of people have been doing it recently, and and it's been getting a lot of views, and I gotta get the views, man. Just kidding, I don't really care much about the views anyway. I just care about people who subscribe to me. Like, which is why I say in every one of my videos, if you have a game to suggest to me, or a movie just to suggest to me that I should watch, to put it in the description down below, because I want to know what you guys want to see most of. But I'm also going to be sticking to different trends, which Battlefield 1 right now is a very hot gaming trend on YouTube. Same thing with Batman. And the other one that seems to be trending quite a lot now, which I finally got my hands on, is the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Remaster Special Edition. I'll be doing a lot of that, and I've modded the shit out of it, so it could look the best that it could possibly be on console. Mainly environmental stuff, but I've also done stuff to my player, and I've got different quests and stuff. So that'll be interesting, won't it be? I've got different things planned too, but that won't happen until I get the proper hardware. Which, of course, I'm talking about VR stuff. I will be getting VR hardware soon. This is gonna be the first system that I buy on my own, because I did not buy my PlayStation 4. My parents did, and it's an expensive one, like absurdly expensive. It was like $500-600, mainly because it has Darth Vader's face on it. It was the Battlefront Special Edition, or Limited Edition PlayStation 4, which I didn't ask for, by the way. I just asked for a PlayStation 4 for Christmas. But yeah, I didn't buy that. I did not buy my PlayStation 2. I did not buy my Xbox. One of the expensive pieces of hardware that I did buy by myself is my laptop. And I mean, I only paid $40 for it, but I bought it from Tyler, because Tyler really wants to help me get going on YouTube, and I can't thank him enough for that. Like, I wouldn't have 40-some subscribers right now if I never collabed with him. Like, I can't thank him enough for that. And I'm hoping there's going to be more people to come, because that's really all I want to do in life, is to entertain people, make them laugh. But yeah, content aside, I'm going to try to be more consistent. Like, I got to develop a schedule. Definitely develop a schedule. And I got to find a job at some point, so I can keep the content coming and I can keep up with the trends. Hopefully nothing that compromises too much of my time, but we'll just have to see. So I think I'm going to conclude this video here. But yeah, it felt good to get a lot of stuff off my chest and to tell you guys where I've been. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll be right back, man. Alright, and I'm back. Sorry, I got a Skype call from TNS-TV. But yeah, well, excuse me, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think it was something along the lines of, stay tuned for different stuff. I've got a Rogue One podcast coming up with Doug Hit TV, which also has Tim in it and Isaac. Which also happens to be the last time we're ever going to be filming in Fort Hit as we know it right now, because the sales thing is really complicated of what they're going through. They have to get environmental specialists out there to check out the property. If it doesn't pass, we get to keep Fort Hit. If it does pass, they got to get rid of it. And I'm gonna have to find a separate studio or I'm gonna have to build one rather, which is not a big deal. Fucking travel trailers are easy to come by anyway, so I can just buy one of those, gut it out, and set up shop. But yeah, I think that concludes this video. Stay tuned for a bunch of stuff that I have planned. I'm going to try to get this video out because I really need to be more consistent with my videos and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, you like this video, any of my videos, rate, comment, subscribe down below. If you have a video game to suggest to me to play, or if you have a movie that you want to suggest to me to watch, put them in the description down, or put them in the comments down below, excuse me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and the next video after that, and so on and so forth. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.